I'm going to say he's worth more than Brady is getting. Listen to the words that I just used. He's worth more than Brady is getting. Not more than Brady deserves, but more than Brady is getting. For example, you've got Drew Brees, $100 million, $60 million guarantees. Drew Brees is not just an elite quarterback. He's box office. I don't think Flacco deserves as much as Brees. Flacco, I look at Tom Brady. I don't think he deserves more than Tom Brady. But the $60 million in guarantee for Drew Brees, okay, you've got Tom Brady, $72 million, 48.5, I believe, guaranteed. I think Flacco deserves more than $48 million. When you've got Mario Williams, who's pulled off the greatest heist in recent NFL history with the $50 million in guarantees he's gotten from the Buffalo Bills. When you look at a guy like Michael Vick, who obviously is getting $40 million in guarantees. When you look at a Megatron and Calvin Johnson that's getting about $48 million in guarantees. I look at Flacco as deserving more than that. So because he deserves more than that, 11 touchdowns, no interceptions in the postseason, all 5 years, getting to the playoffs, 3 AFC championship games, a Super Bowl appearance now, a Super Bowl championship, and a Super Bowl MVP. And I look at the guys who are in that $50 million category who are actually getting paid more guaranteed dollars than Tom Brady when they clearly don't deserve it, meaning a Mario Williams. I say, excuse me, that's not Flacco's problem. The market, timing is everything, and obviously he's produced at a time when his contract is up, and you don't see a Kaepernick, a Russell Wilson, or an RG3 coming up to take his job. So for me, if you're the Baltimore Ravens, you've got to pay this man a minimum of $50 million in guaranteed dollars, which would mean he would get more than Tom Brady, even though I believe Tom Brady deserves more than $50 million in guarantees.
And by the way, you left out Sam Bradford, who got $50 million to sign before the CBA change.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I forgot his name. Yes,
really,
sir.
what you're telling me is Tom Brady is dramatically underpaid. That's your point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Tom Brady deserves Drew Brees type money,
or more. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, at least Drew Brees type. At least, well, I don't want to say more than Drew Brees because I think in recent memory, Drew Brees has been just as good as Tom Brady.
I don't think so.
And he's got a more recent Super Bowl championship on his resume. Tom Brady hasn't won a Super Bowl in 9 years. You look at Drew Brees; he's just a couple of years removed from a Super Bowl championship. I'm looking at that and I'm saying the $60 million he got in guaranteed dollars, I think Tom Brady is right in that ballpark.
Okay,
yes.
but obviously Brady got to a Super Bowl since Brees had, in a time before Brees has, right?
What's the ring? Where's the ring at? Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
Came close. Okay, so
no,
remember.
That don't count.
Okay, remember, yesterday on our Super Bowl special show, we ranked the top 5 all-time quarterbacks, and you had Tom Brady number 2 on your list. So given that, and given the fact that he's still got some years to go, then he's dramatically underpaid. So that's the point of the question here is that you're saying Flacco deserves more than an all-time number 2 ranked quarterback who is woefully underpaid, right?
No. I'm saying that Joe Flacco deserves more than the Patriots have decided to pay one of the all-time greats. That doesn't mean he deserves more than Tom Brady, but he does deserve more than Tom Brady allowed the Patriots to pay him. There's a difference.
Okay. I'm right where I was on Thursday when we dealt with this possibility that Joe Flacco, if the Ravens won the Super Bowl, could be the MVP. And I said to you then on Thursday, if that happens, Stephen A., then the Ravens are stuck with Joe Flacco inasmuch as they have no choice but to pay him Drew Brees ballpark money. I don't know, $1 here or there, however it shakes out. But they are stuck. If they're already on record, the owner's on record as saying he will be the face of our franchise, our quarterback for the next 10 years, then you have to pay him market money right now, which would be Drew Brees money. And you have to do that in spite of the fact, as I keep reminding you and everybody else, that this past regular season, Joe Flacco had the 25th ranked QBR, the 25th worst QBR, one notch below Jake Locker. And this past season, this regular season, he recorded the 2 worst QBRs for games since the stat was introduced in 2008. That was a .3 at Houston and a .4 at home against Peyton Manning. That on a scale of 0 to 100, .3, .4. So there's some risk still involved here, but I cannot argue with what I just watched with my own 2 eyes Joe Flacco do at Denver, at Foxborough for a 2nd straight year in an AFC Championship game, and then in a Super Bowl game. Can't argue, but God bless, because you now have no choice but to give him the kind of money you're talking about.